Hey guys, today I wanted to show you a quick on-the-go breakfast that you can do the night before, and in the morning you just grab it and go. So if you're late on time or you need something that's fast and out the door, this is the perfect recipe. So I wanted to show you guys, since breakfast is so important, something that's easy to do. All you're going to need is a mason jar. You can pick these up at Walmart, Target, online. I know Amazon carries them. So you would just need a mason jar. Or, like I usually do, I save all my old peanut butter, almond butter jars. You would just soak these in hot water, let the label come off, and then you can save your jars. I use these for many different things, so saving old glass jars is really good. But you can also do that with this recipe. So this recipe is overnight oats, or they are also called oats in a jar. They're really easy to do, and you can really make a variety of flavors and recipes. You just kind of have to be creative with it. So today I'm going to do two different kinds. The first one I'm going to do is a strawberry, banana, blueberry oats in a jar. And then the second one I'm going to do is a chocolate, kind of like a chocolate almond joy. They're both really delicious, just depending on what you like. Do you like more fruit in the morning, something more sweet? So I will show you how to do both. The first one we're going to do is the fruit-based one. So what you're going to need is a half a cup of oats, just dry oats. You don't have to cook the oatmeal, just a half a cup of dry oats, and that is it. And so you're going to fill the base of your jar just with the dry oats. Next, you're going to need a half a cup of almond milk. I'm just using the Silk Unsweetened almond milk. So you're just going to pour that right on top of the oats. And that's it. And then the next thing we're going to add is a 1/4 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. And this one is just a plain non-fat Greek yogurt. I did sprinkle a little bit of stevia in there because that's normally how I eat my Greek yogurt, is just with a little sprinkle of stevia. So you can add the stevia if you choose. You don't have to, but it's something that I like just to kind of break up that tartness. So I've already measured out a 1/4 cup of the Greek yogurt. You're just going to put that on top of the oats and the almond milk. Next, I'm going to add in some protein powder. This is the About Time cinnamon swirl. And I just used about a 1/4 scoop. About a 1/4 scoop to a half a scoop is fine. You do not have to use protein powder in these. You can omit this step if you would like. You don't have to use protein powder. This is just something that I usually eat after a workout, so I do like to add the protein in it. So I'm just going to mix this up with my spoon. And then the next thing I'm going to add is just about a teaspoon of chia seeds. So I'm going to add just about 1 teaspoon of chia seeds to that. And then next we are going to start layering our fruit. So I have already cut up a half of a banana. You can use a whole banana if you want. This is just a half of a banana. So I'm going to go ahead and put the banana in there. And then I've also cut up about, I think I used 4 strawberries. You can use more or less, just depends on what you would like. And then I used about a 1/4 cup of blueberries. So what you're going to do is just drop these in and just layer them. If you want to do strawberry, banana, blueberry. They're all going to get mixed up anyway, so it really doesn't matter how you mix them. And like I said, you can add more or less, whatever you'd like. And then all you're going to do is just kind of mix that up, and you're going to let it set overnight. So we have all the fruit mixed up in there. And then I'm going to top it with just a little bit of granola. You can add granola on top. You can add almonds, coconut, whatever you like. Just put that on top. Just like that. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll take an up-close picture. And you're going to put the lid on the jar and leave it in the refrigerator. And that's all you have to do. You do not have to heat this up in the morning. You're just going to grab it out of the refrigerator, eat it on your way to school, on your way to work. If you're out running errands, this is something that is so convenient and quick. You can even, if you have like an on-the-go ice bag lunch tote, you can just stick this inside and eat it whenever. They're so good cold. Go ahead and try it, and all you have to bring with you is a spoon and a napkin, and you're set. So this is the first one. This is our fruit overnight oats, and then we will get started on the next one. So the next one we are going to make is the chocolate almond joy overnight oats. So I've already added a half a cup of the oats to the mason jar. Again, they're just dry oats. You do not have to cook these beforehand. So we have a half a cup of dry oats. Then we are going to use a half a cup of unsweetened vanilla almond milk. I'm using the Silk brand. So you're just gonna layer that like that. Next, I'm going to add a teaspoon of the chia seeds. Actually, I'm gonna do a half a teaspoon of chia seeds because I'm gonna add more at the end. So I'm just gonna add a half a teaspoon of chia seeds. I'm gonna add 1 full teaspoon of unsweetened flaked coconut. So just 1 teaspoon in there. And then I'm gonna add a half a teaspoon of the coconut flavoring. So you're gonna add this to the milk and coconut, just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and mix this one up, just so all of that yummy goodness is mixed up together. And then for the next layer, I'm going to add, in this one I mixed a 1/4 cup of the non-fat plain Greek yogurt. I did add a little bit of stevia. I added a 1/4 teaspoon of unsweetened cocoa powder. And then I added about a half a scoop of chocolate protein. Again, you don't have to use the chocolate, and if you're not going to use the chocolate, just go ahead and use the same ingredients, the cocoa powder and the stevia. And I'm just going to plop that in. And protein is something that you don't have to add to these. You can really put them however you'd like. You can get creative and do like a carrot cake. I also have one like a Reese's peanut butter cup with peanut butter and chocolate. There are so many different things that you can do with these. So after the chocolate protein base is in, next I'm going to add the remaining coconut, which is another teaspoon of the unsweetened coconut. I'm going to add the rest of the chia seeds, and there's only about a half a teaspoon of the chia seeds left. And then I'm going to add some slivered almonds. I'm just going to use about probably 2 tablespoons to the top of that. And then I'm going to add, let's see, should I count? 1, 2, 3, I was going to say 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9. 1 just dropped on the floor. I was going to say 10 chocolate chips, but 1 just dropped on the floor. So I added 9 of the dark chocolate chips to the top of this, just for that extra sweetness. And that's it for the Almond Joy Overnight Oats. It's a little bit of chocolate coconutty. It's absolutely delicious. One of my favorite overnight oats. Like I said, there's so many that you can do. There's peanut butter, there's chocolate, carrot cake, different kinds of fruits, mango, a raspberry, vanilla. Get creative, and basically the main base is the same for any of the overnight oats that you want to make. So you're going to add your plain non-fat Greek yogurt, your almond milk. You're going to add stevia if you want to it, and then any of your toppings, and then obviously the oats. That is your main ingredient, is the oats. So you just leave these in the refrigerator. They will kind of set and gel together, and then again, you do not have to heat these up. You're just going to grab it and go. So you just have to take your spoon in the morning and eat it. I know a lot of people always ask me, well, do I have to heat up my oats? No, that's oatmeal. These are oats in a jar. So they're fun, they're different, kind of change up a routine, and they're simple. So if you want something that's just fast and on the go, these are a great thing. So I hope you guys enjoy making them. Try different creations, get fun with it, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!